And he's holding a butt plug. Good morning and welcome to the 4th day of my mini break to the Netherlands. And today I'm heading to Rotterdam in the west of the country. And in this video I'll discover a large market, some cube houses and a statue to Santa Claus. But first I have to get there, and that means the morning train. In Rotterdam, just over 2 hours on the train from Oosterbeek. Took 3 trains, one to Arnhem Centraal, a second to Utrecht Centraal, and a third down here to Rotterdam Centraal. And if you want to know more about how I did it, there's a video on my transport channel which will explain everything. And there's a link in the description to that video and also at the end of this one. €22.40. I didn't think that was too bad. I've paid more in other countries for similar journeys. But I'm here in Rotterdam, so I'm gonna make my way down to the towards the docks, try and find the central market and those famous cube houses as well, before finishing up with a statue of Santa Claus. So let's go and have some fun exploring Rotterdam. I checked the weather forecast last night. They only reckon 30 to 32 degrees. Checked it again just now. 33 degrees. No wonder I'm sweating. It is so hot here. But never mind, I can't complain really. But I've just walked through now to St. Laurenskerk, St. Lawrence Church, built between 1449 and 1525. But it got destroyed during the war. So on the 9th to the 14th of May 1940, that Laurenskerk was heavily damaged, with only the tower and the walls that survived. Most of the old medieval town of Rotterdam was also destroyed. The amount of destruction was just off the scale. After the war there was much discussion about the future of the church. Either to demolish the ruins, preserve them, or perhaps build a smaller church on the same site. But in 1952, Queen Juliana of the Netherlands laid the foundation stone for the restoration, which was finally completed in 1968. And it's a beautiful church, and the inside is quite stunning. So let's go inside and take a look. Beautiful church that was inside, and the restoration. I've seen some churches, many churches that have been rebuilt since the Second World War, and I think that one wins the prize for the most beautiful inside. It really is absolutely incredible. And to see the organ as well. I've seen many a recital on YouTube, including by some Dutch organists, and What a fantastic instrument to hear. Very interesting looking at the ledger slabs, the gravestones that are in there. And there was one dating from 1629. It survived almost intact, considering the bombings and the destruction of the church. Absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad I came to Rotterdam to see that church. It was on my list of things to do on this trip. But now I'm going to head down towards the market and the cube houses and see what else I can discover here in Rotterdam. It's absolutely buzzing down here with people. Well, it's lunchtime. Everybody's going to have something to eat. And hopefully, so am I. But this is the Markhal, the new indoor covered market, designed by the Dutch firm MVRDV. MVRDV, yeah. And it cost 175 million euros. It's a lot of money. So let's go inside and take a look, because there are a few surprises inside, including a rather ornate ceiling. Buzzing in here with people, and it's hot as well. I guess it's the window at the front makes the whole building act like a giant greenhouse. The arch at the front is 40 meters high. Huge covered market, the size of a football pitch. Over 100 stalls in here. But what's interesting for me is the artwork on the ceiling. It's called the Horn of Plenty, and it was conceived by Arno Koneman and Aris Roscom, and it's made up of 4,000 individual tiles and covers an area of 11,000 square meters. And it's thought to be the largest artwork in the whole world. And I've never seen anything like it. It's absolutely incredible looking up at the ceiling and seeing this artwork. Absolutely beautiful. I think I'll have a little walk around and see what I can discover in here. I'm sure there's something tasty to eat somewhere, and something refreshing to drink as well. So let's have a little walk around. Walking around all these food stalls has made me hungry. Found myself a little chicken pie. Absolutely delicious. Off one of the Greek stalls here. There's stalls from selling a huge variety of savoury and sweet products. It really is absolutely incredible. Probably one of the best markets that I've been to anywhere on my travels. Absolutely brilliant here. Just so many food stalls here, just so much choice, so many people. But what I've come to see here is not the food stalls, it's what's downstairs in the car park. Underneath the market hall is a 4-storey car park, and inside the car park there's a little exhibition area. Yes, there's a museum in a car park. And it contains all the artifacts that were discovered on this site during the excavations when they were building it. And it's really rather nice to see them. And some of the items are in extremely good condition. Pewterware and chinaware as well. Absolutely brilliant to see. But what an unusual find. in a car park. Now let's go upstairs and out into Rotterdam and across the road to find those cube houses. Market stores that I've been to, that was just simply the best. I'm here now at the cube houses just across from the market, and they really are rather fun. Designed by the architect Piet Blom and based on the concept of living in an urban roof. They really are quite striking to look at. Original plans from 1977 showed 55 houses, although only 38 were actually built. The walls and the windows, well, they're angled at 54.7 degrees, and the total area of the apartment is around 100 square feet. But that's because only a small part of the interior is actually livable. It's actually about 1,100 square feet for all of them. But I walk up the steps here, and hopefully I might be able to go inside one of the houses. I believe one of them is open to the public. So let's go up the other stairs and take a look. Steps are rather narrow. Reminds me of going up a church tower. Space downstairs, except when of course the house is this size. It's filled with tourists. But at the top here, this is very cramped up here indeed, and the temperature, well, it's very hot. I've been in greenhouses which have been cooler, so I'm not going to stay up here any more than I have to. It's at least 40 degrees, if not 45 up here. But what a fantastic piece of architecture this is. You look out the window and you can see the roof of the other houses. I think these are great. This is great accommodation. It really is. I can imagine in the winter time this would be quite warm up here. For a single person, for a digital nomad, I think they're great. I would live in something like this because I'm a minimalist liver. I don't require vast amounts of space. I just require what's around me. and I could quite happily live in a house like this. But let's head back outside now and head down towards the docks and on towards my hotel for this evening, and try and find that statue of Santa Claus. Quite looking forward to that, as Christmas is just around the corner. Absolutely fascinating walking down here, seeing all the equipment on the quayside from days gone by. Of course, this is part of the Maritime Museum complex here, just past the museum. These are some of the free attractions, and it's absolutely lovely to see these old cranes. I haven't seen old cranes like this since I was in Bristol a couple of years ago. We have to remember that this is the old working port area of Rotterdam. This is the commercial hub hundreds of years ago. It's where all the vessels would have moored up, loaded and unloaded their cargo. Of course, the port of Rotterdam today is a little further to the west. I actually flew over it on the way into Holland a few days ago. Got a really good view looking out of the side of the aircraft. But it really is just absolutely brilliant walking down here. It's nice to find a patch of shade as well. It's just so hot here, it really is today. But it's really nice to look out and see some of these old vessels just moored up on the quayside. It really is absolutely beautiful here. There's a nice breeze as well. But looking back, the trendy tall buildings, it's nice to see these old dock areas redeveloped. They did this in Bristol as well, and they've done it in so many old ports all over Europe. Not to mention the Docklands area of London. It really is fantastic looking at this. But I'm going to head on a bit further and try and find that statue of Santa Claus, and then check into my hotel for the evening. Definitely going to have to come back to Rotterdam again, preferably when it's cooler, and have a good look round. I certainly want to visit the Maritime Museum. Definitely one reason to come back. So let's go and find that statue of Santa Claus. I've walked up to Indraksplein. At least I think that's how you say it. And the statue of Santa Claus. And there he is in front of me. Let's just walk around the front and take a look. It's not long until Christmas. It's always nice to see a statue depicting Santa Claus. Let's have a look. And he's holding a butt plug. That's not very festive. Oh my goodness me. I don't want one of those for Christmas. And it's not because I've got one, because I haven't. Now somebody must know what this means. He's got a bell in his left hand. That's respectable. And he's got this butt plug in his right hand. Now I gather this is supposed to be a treat. It's something Dutch and supposed to be a treat. If you happen to know, please leave a comment in the comment section below. That's most amusing. That really is most amusing. Oh, nice to put a smile on my face at the end of a long day. And it has been a long day today. I must have walked miles in 33-degree heat. Wow, wow, wow. But there we go. This is where I end this video. Next to a statue of a man holding a butt plug. Yep, nothing more I can add to that, except to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow my journey, because there's plenty more to come. Tomorrow, well, I'll tell you about tomorrow. Thanks for watching.